From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from LA. Darius Davis to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. That was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal. Edwards has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's Edwards again. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Junior Colson bringing it into that play. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's going to be a pickup of about 2. That leaves him with 3rd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
On 4th down, Hurts. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Herbert on first down. Forced out to his right. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Herbert. On target to Dobbins. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Punches it in for the LA touchdown. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. And you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Chargers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
1st and 10 from the 41. Herbert from the gun. Hauled in by Dobbins. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. He's got a gain of 6 there. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Herbert now, blitz coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Herbert. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. That's complete to Dobbins. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Brown's kick is up and good. And our first first half ends with 3 points. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here. On first down, Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now. This finds Smith. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackle made by Elijah Molden. On second down, here's Barkley. And they take him down right along the 30. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hurts with it on third and short. That's into the hands of Barkley. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He's got Smith. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has it down close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for 2. Hurts throwing again. And he gets in for the 2. Successful conversion there, but it's still a 9-point deficit. Still a 2-possession game. So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They give to Dobbins to start the third. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Darius Slay with the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
To the air, 3rd and long. Finds McConkey. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. A give right side to Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Fits it through the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Chargers will have a first.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To throw, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Herbert now. This throw is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing here. Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And he pays the price for the interception. Big hit brings it into that return.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Dobbins trying the right side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Chargers with a 16-point lead. Back to the line they go. It's second down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up fourth down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Herbert throwing on fourth down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Now to throw. This one finds Goddard. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing now. We find Stotson, left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Has a hole left, room to run. And forget the turnover block. They take it back for a late touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that, you know what I think about? I think about